Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 11. Now, before I get into the video, obviously I have to address the fact that I have been gone for a couple months now. This has been probably, yeah, this has been, not probably, like, this has definitely been the longest, break I've had between episodes, or videos, I should say. Um, and I just got really busy, with life and just some things and, my personal life. But I'm back, obviously. It's not like I'm going to stop making Walking Dead videos, when it's the final season. Obviously, I'll continue making Walking Dead videos. And I've been planning to come back now, for a while. And I thought now this week would be the perfect week because this is Comic Con week. This weekend is Comic Con. And as we know, every Comic Con, The Walking Dead drops a trailer. And they have a panel this Friday for the final season, So that's very exciting. We're going to be getting a trailer for it. I'm so excited. It's the final 8 episodes. I can't believe it. But not only that, we have news about Tales of the Walking Dead. They dropped a little teaser for that, which we'll talk about. That looks great. They also have a panel for that. And then we also got some first look images from Entertainment Weekly this week for the final 8 episodes. So lots of stuff to talk about. This is obviously just like a Walking Dead video in general. The main things we'll talk about is the final 8 episodes. But I've been gone for a while, so we're gonna talk about some other things like the Rick Grimes movies, like what's going on with that, or we can, we'll talk a little bit about everything, So, just a general spoiler warning though, in case you aren't caught up with The Walking Dead. And yeah, if you are a fan of The Walking Dead, be sure to subscribe because we have a lot of Walking Dead content coming up. Given that Comic Con is, in a couple days, and we're gonna get like a bunch of Walking Dead content. Very excited about that. I know I'm saying, like I just came back from a little break, so I do apologize though, for, not making videos for a couple of months, but I'm definitely going, I'm definitely going to be covering the final season. I've already been covering the final season. God, time has been so weird for me lately. I still feel like I can't believe I for some reason I feel like this is a new season that's coming up, but it's not. We have an extended season, so it's only 8 more episodes. But yeah, so like I said, subscribe for more Walking Dead videos like this. And then spoiler warning. But yeah, let's get into it. So let's go ahead and talk about the final 8 episodes. So last we left off, it seems like they're in the middle of a battle. Like the battle with the Commonwealth is pretty much starting. Lance, he recruited Leah. That didn't work out very well. Maggie and Leah got in a fight. Now Lance is like angry. He's going after Maggie. So they're going all out here. I think for the final 8 episodes because that season B, 11B, definitely set up that battle. And then like we still have that whole like conclusion that they're gonna have to deal with which we can talk about a little bit, but that's still quite a ways away because I say that, but it's gonna be here any very quickly. But it's sort of interesting because I'm just wondering how they're gonna wrap things up because. I didn't talk about this, but Maggie and Negan are getting a spin-off show called Isle of the Dead, which I'm sure you guys all know about. And that's picking up, like that's moving pretty quickly in terms of like development. Like the Daryl show, which apparently now Carol is not going to be in that. I think Daryl is going to be in it only, and I don't really know what's going on with that, but that got announced way earlier than this Negan and Maggie show. But the Negan and Maggie show, apparently, they're already like starting to film like very soon. And Lauren Cohan and Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who play those characters, they're not even going to be at Comic-Con because they're going to be filming. So, yeah, that's really interesting, So this spin-off is going to be coming out, probably next year. But the fact that they're already like filming it is really interesting. But yeah, going back to The Walking Dead. So these are some images that they released. Entertainment Weekly released some first look images. It's super cool how the marketing is starting. We have this image of the Commonwealth here. There's a bunch of smoke going around. They're looking pretty scary. This looks like that area that Princess and Eugene and Ezekiel and Yumiko were in the beginning of the Commonwealth arc. So I wonder if they go back there for some reason. We'll see, because like that, maybe that was like a spot that maybe that's a spot that they bring back people whenever they or whenever they're bringing people to the Commonwealth. Maybe they meet up there. So for some reason they go over there. I mean, that would be fitting, right, for like a final battle, because that's where it kind of started for them. That would be interesting. We got this image of Daryl. He's looking over at Eren. I'm loving what they're doing with Eren this season for sure. They're doing a pretty good job with the characters, but all I'm wondering is how they're gonna wrap this up for the characters, because there's a lot of characters who are not getting spin-offs, as we know. I mean, as far as we know right now. So Eren's one of those characters who I love. So I just wonder what's going to happen to. I mean, I'm assuming I'm not gonna get into like series finales theories right now, but I'm assuming there's gonna be some people who like chill at at Alexandria. So we'll see. But yeah, so we got Daryl here. I'm also very interested in Daryl's arc in these final few episodes, because remember, he's going off on that spin-off. So I'm kind of wondering what's going to cause him to go and leave. Same thing with like Maggie and Negan. Like, what's going to cause these characters to go off on their journeys? Maybe they just want to explore. Maybe it's Rick related. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, that's lots of interesting stuff coming up. And then we also got this image of Carol. She is in the kitchen, and I'm assuming, I don't know if this is the Commonwealth area or, I don't think Alexandria looks like this. This is probably like in the Commonwealth, but yeah, so not too much has been given away in these images. I did really like that first image of the Commonwealth, because I kind of feel like maybe that's like, in that same area from the beginning of the Commonwealth arc, but we'll see. So I want to quickly talk, before we get into the Rick stuff, I want to talk a little bit about Rick and, nothing, like, there's been no Rick news. I'm not trying to say there's Rick news or anything like that. I just want to talk about Rick, these are just my thoughts, because it's like been a while since, I've talked about The Walking Dead. But, before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about Tales of the Walking Dead, because they did also release a teaser for that. And I want to say real quick that one thing that stood out to me about Tales of the Walking Dead right from the get-go when they announced it is that they got a really great cast. Like, not just like great actors, but like popular actors, which you don't usually see. Like, popular, I guess, yeah, The Walking Dead definitely has popular actors, but a lot of the actors in The Walking Dead sort of became popular because of The Walking Dead. There's been a few exceptions for sure, but Tales of the Walking Dead has like Terry Crews in it, Olivia Munn, Parker Posey, Jillian Bell. These are all people who have been in like a lot of great movies and TV shows in the past. So they got a really great cast. So I'm very excited to see. There's obviously a lot more. I'm not going to sit here and name everybody right now. But the whole cast is looking great. And they also brought back Samantha Morton for Alpha. So we're going to get an Alpha episode. But yeah, they released a little teaser. You can see here, this is Jillian Bell's character and Parker Posey's character. I think that's Parker Posey's character. And this seems to be like maybe early, because I feel like there's a mix of like pre-apocalypse, in the middle of the apocalypse, because we have like obviously walkers. We got Olivia Munn here. We got Terry Crews holding a goat. I think Terry Crews and Olivia Munn are in the same episode, if I'm not mistaken. So you got 6 different stories. So yeah, obviously a lot of the characters are gonna overlap, because they have way more than 6 actors. They have a lot of great actors in this series. You can see Alpha here. So I don't know. It kind of looks like she's on a boat or something. But yeah, very excited about that. Now the trailer sort of gives away some spoilers, so I'm not gonna talk too much about the trailer. I'm not gonna show too many trailer pieces in this video, because they did kind of spoil some stuff in the trailer. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess it is an anthology, so no one's like expecting. Well, I guess you could these. I mean, I guess the anthology could set up the future. Like that's definitely possible, but we'll see. But anyway, so Tales of the Walking Dead is coming out, October 14th, I believe it was. So that's right around the corner. I'm very, very excited about that. That's gonna be airing, and then you got the Walking Dead final season back. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. And then I guess I'll talk a little bit about Rick now. Given that it's the final season, the final Comic-Con. And what I was saying earlier with Rick possibly being the cause of why, Daryl leaves and Maggie and Negan leave. I feel like with Maggie and Negan, it might be with Rick because doesn't the CRM have some holdout or something? Some place in New York, like we saw that in The World Beyond, right? So they're going to New York. But Daryl, I don't really know where Daryl's going because that Daryl series, even though it was announced way before the Maggie and Negan series, we know way more about the Maggie and Negan series. We know what's gonna be going on in New York. They're filming now. We have a title, Isle of the Dead. So we'll see. But I mean, I definitely think Rick could be a part of the reason they leave. Michonne left because of Rick. I mean, it is the final season. So what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to hear something about Rick before the show ends? I think given that it's the main show ending, I think we'll hear something, or find out something, or the characters will find out something. Obviously, we already know Rick is alive, but I mean, it would just be so weird if the show ends without them talking about Rick. And I'm not even saying Rick has to be in the final few episodes or the final episode or something. That would be amazing. It's definitely possible. But what I mean is I think we should at least hear something about Rick, right? The characters talking about Rick, the characters finding out he's alive. If the main show ends and we don't get that, if Daryl doesn't, especially Daryl, Daryl's. I cannot believe, it would be so weird if the show ends without Daryl finding out Rick is alive, I really hope it happens. So you guys let me know what you think. Hopefully they talk about Rick at Comic-Con. I mean, I really hope they do. And when, whatever we get, I'll be talking about it here on the channel and, all the information we get at Comic-Con because, I'm sure we're going to be getting a trailer and stuff like that. So I'll be covering all of that this Friday. So be sure to stay tuned for that, and yeah, as far as this video goes, I am gonna wrap it up there. It's good to be back. I love The Walking Dead. Obviously I'll be still covering it and talking about it. It's the final season, and this Friday, we're gonna have a lot of Walking Dead videos. This weekend we're gonna have a lot of Walking Dead videos because that Comic-Con panel is on Friday, so we're gonna get the trailer and a bunch of new information. I'm sure, lots of exciting stuff. But as far as this video goes, I am gonna wrap it up there. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. And for more Walking Dead videos, be sure to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Please take care. And